पतले हजार तोरा बर्बादी की तरफ ऐसा मोरा ऐसा सीना तोरा बर्बादी की तरफ ऐसा मोरा एक बड़े मानुष को अमानुष बना के छोड़ा ऐसा मेरा थोड़ा बर्बादी की तरफ ऐसा मोरा बर्बादी की तरफ ऐसा मोरा डूबा सूरज सिर से निकले रहता नहीं है अंधेरा मेरा सूरज जैसे निकले देखा नहीं है अंधेरा उजालों में साथ मेरा छोड़ा अरमानुष बना के छोड़ा ऐसा मेरा थोड़ा बर्बादी की तरफ ऐसा मोरा एक बड़े मानुष को अरमानुष बना के छोड़ा ऐसा अपना लो या ठुकरा दो प्यार का तो पराई है, प्यार का तो पराई है, प्यार का तो पराई है। Oh So again, morning everybody. Well, all of us here is gathered today to pay our final respects to Uncle Chanka, Maestro. Uncle Maestro, together with Uncle Bobby, found the band Echo Sounds. We are just here trying to give back a little something to him. For the past few years, almost every birthday of Uncle Chanka's own, we were always here to participate and enjoy it with him. And he always was a happy, jolly fellow. And he always liked these songs that we are rendering to you all today. It's not the conventional bhajans and so forth that we would usually hear at funerals, but this is our little tribute to Uncle Maestro. So we'll continue again.
Sitar
महबूबा मेरी जिंदगानी है, मेरी महबूबा। आने से उसके आए बाहर, जान से उसके जाए बाहर, बड़ी मस्तानी है मेरी महबूबा, महबूबा मेरी जिंदगानी है, मेरी महबूबा। ला 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 ला। So, Uncle Maestro could never remember the name of this song. But with this song, Uncle Maestro used to do wonders on the bongos as usual. But it was one of his favorites. And he used to be like, Kayo, sing die, 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 die. That's all he remember. Die, 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 die. Kayo, you sing die, die, die. So, today, so we're singing this the last time from the Maestro. दिन न जवानी नर चलती, ओ ढाई दिन न जवानी नर चलती, घुरती मल मालवी। ओ ढाई दिन न जवानी नर चलती, ओ ढाई दिन न जवानी नर चलती, घुरती मल मालवी। लम्बुला तेरी हटाली मेहंदी, साथ तेरी लम्बुला तेरी हटाली मेहंदी। ओ नित सुर लतलात रंग भरती, ओ नित सुर लतलात रंग भरती, उड़ती मल मालवी। ओ ढाई दिन न जवन नर चलती, ओ ढाई दिन न जवन नर चलती, उड़ती मल मालवी।
So after this selection, someone Anand Sana is the singer after. क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा a contribution through song, could please come forward and let us know, right? Before the ceremony starts.
प्रेम से बोले सी अरियमा पितृ देवता की जय, कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। My dear devotees, let us all stand. As we pay obeisance to the dearest friend of all, the Lord and Master, Mahavishnu Bhagwan. As we all pray for the welfare of the soul of the dear departed one and his entire family. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, Sri Saraswati Namaha, Sri Guru Charana Kamalabhyo Namo Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaram, Guru Sakshat Param Brahman, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Shanno Mitra Shanvaruna, Shanno Bhavate Aryamam, Shanno Indro Brihaspati, Shanno Vishnu Rukrama. Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayu, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Varishyami, Ritam Varishyami, Satyam Varishyami, Tanmam Avatu Tarvakta Avatu, Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram. Om Yam Brahma Varunindra Ruta Maruta, Studvanti Divyaistavai, Vedai Sangha Paramopanishadai, Gayanti Yam Samagang, Dhyana Vashtita Targatena Manasa, Pashyanti Yam Yogino, Yasyantam Navidu Sura Suraganam, Devaya Tasmai Namo Namaha. प्रेम से बोलो से विष्णु भगवान की जय। आसन लीजिए, please take your seats. Members of the Brave family, my dear respected elders, dear friends, dear well-wishers, on the trying circumstances today, we gather to say our final farewell to a great soul, a great talented soul, who will now leave these paths. Today, very simply, we will pay obeisance to the Lord in thanks, in gratefulness for having such a wonderful being amongst us. So the Yajman, they are here. We will begin with the ceremony, and first they will all take the Sankalpa. So you all will say after me. Say Om Ajamukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Preta Nivarta Yartha Uttam Loke Prapte Audhav Dhaulok Karma Karishye. Om Vishnu 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 Ajyasri Brahmane Vitya Parare Shivar Kolkalpe Sapnavasut Mantre Ashtavishkame Kalyuga Pratama Charane Trinidad Deshe Maharev Tres Grame Aidavarte ke Antargate Brahma Adhika Desha Punya Chetra Bhauravatare Vartaman Shubhamasi Shubhrasi Shubhtau Namaham. You all take your names in your mind. Namaham Daivik Bhautik Sthiti Steshu Grihashu Yat Artha Rishi Stanam. Take the name of the deceased. Gotasya Pretasya Antishti Karma Aham Karishe. Om Hari Om Tatsat Namo Paramatmane Namaha. The rest of you, put your flowers right here on top of you. Big round say something. Oops, sorry. So you will sprinkle water from here down to the feet. Okay, and then hand it to the next person. So you do it 5 times. And hand it to the other person, and then you make your own, right? Alright. Om Ajamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mritistaneshva Nirmita Snan Mayariyate Tapo Pratishtatam. The symbolic bathing of the body for cleansing purpose. Om Ajamukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Mritistaneshva Nirmita Snan Mayariyate Tapo Pratishtatam. शरण में आए हम तुम्हारी दया करो है दयाल भगवान शरण में आए हम तुम्हारी दया करो है दयालु भगवान संभालो बिगड़ी दशा हमारी दया करो है दयालु भगवान शरण में आए we come at the feet of the Lord as we present a father, a uncle, a dada, a kaka, a well-wisher. We present this shawl, this body, except the soul, we present at the feet of the Lord. Om Ajamukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Mritistaneshva Nirmita Snana Mayariyate Tapo Pratishtatam. Who's first? You first. Give him, you second. You make your own. Chandan, just like I put for you, on the forehead and two sides, and then you get. Okay, and you pass it on to the other person. Go ahead. Om Ajamukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Mritistaneshva Nirmita Chandanam Mayariyate Tapo Pratishtatam. Chandanasya Mahapunyam Mahapapanashanam Asartu Nityam Lakshmi Vasve Sarvadam. Take your time, son. Chandanasya Mahatpunyam. Everything that we're doing, we still continue that love. Because we started with the flower, by offering the flowers first. Meaning, we come with the love in our hearts. Om Adamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mritistaneshva Nirmita Chandanam. Pass it. Chandanam Mayariyate. Spray. You spray from a distance. Oh, pass it on to the next person when you finish. Om Ajamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mritistaneshva Ganda Mayariyate Tapo Pratishtatam. Om Ajamukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Mritistaneshva Nirmita Ganda Mayariyate Tapo Pratishtatam. Namo Paramatmane Namaha. We are offering the garland. Usually, the garland will be a full circle. But today, that circle has been broken. That circle of existence. I'll place it around his neck. Around. Om Ajamukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Mritistaneshva Nirmita Pushpam Mala Mayariyate Tapo Pratishtatam. So my dear devotees, dear friends, as the mala and the flowers will be placed, expressing our love for the deceased, the love continues. The question is, if the flowers represent the love, when we go to the crematorium or we go to the creek just now, will we burn these flowers? We are answering the question now, should flowers and mala be burnt when we have a cremation? If it represents love, are we prepared to burn that love? Or prefer to sail it in the ocean and let the love spread? You be the judge. Arti? Okay, everybody will touch hands this time. So you'll do five arti around the body. When you finish, all of you going around 5 times. Whilst going around, if anybody feel sick or you feeling giddy or lightheaded or something, there's a seat right there, you can take a seat. Okay? So go ahead. Om Adamukha Gotrasya Amukha Preta Samriti Staresha Nirmita Tatra Loka Nartaya Deepoyam Pratishtatam. Om Adamukha Gotrasya Amukha Preta Samriti Staresha Nirmita Deepam Madhyate Tapo Pratishtatam. Jai Krishna. Jai Krishna. Jai Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare Dushiyon ko dukh dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Jai Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare Jai 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 Krishna जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो और कोई न केवल हारा हो फिर दूरी बेड़ा पार करो जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे Sri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare Prem se bolo Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai. So now, I'll now invite members of the immediate family, those who want to just mala and flowers and stuff, those who want to come now. You will have your chance to make your offering. In the meantime, I'll ask you to take a little seat for the rest, and we will start back in a little bit again.
जाना को मेरे राम तेरा नाम एक साथ हो जाना को सुख के सब सारा सुख देना को मन की भी कर क्यों ना जागी उजले तन पर मान किया उजले तन पर मान किया और मन की मैल न हो सुख की सब साथी सुख मेरा जीवन आनी जानी चाया जीवन आनी जानी चाया ज्योति माया ज्योति पाया फिर कही तू सारी उमरिया फिर कही तू सारी उमरिया मन की मैल सुख के सब सारी सुख देना मेरे राम तेरा नाम एक साथ जाना ना कुछ तेरा ना कुछ मेरा ना कुछ तेरा ना कुछ मेरा ये जग जोगी वाला तेरा राजा हो या रंग सभी का राजा हो या रंग सभी का अंत एक सहो सुख के सब सारी सुख लेना को मेरे राम तेरा नाम एक साथ हो जाना हो सुख के सब साथी दुख देना हो
Thank you very much. Dear friends, those who would like to come and offer a flower and pay your respects very nicely and quietly, we have flowers up here. You can come and offer a flower to show our love and our adoration to indeed a great soul. My dear friends, today marks a very important but a very sorrowful day indeed for the members of this family and indeed the members of this community. As we come to say our final goodbye to the late, as we call him, Maestro, the late members of this family. We call him Uncle Chanka, Chanka Singh. I see Chanka Singh Nandlal on this thing. That's it? Yeah, Chanka Singh Nandlal, the late, who we lovingly call Maestro. This individual has lived his life in such a way that coming into this earth, on planet Earth, the planet in which everything dies, including this human structure, nothing in this world will remain permanent. And it's a fact, it's a proven fact, my dear friends, that he who is born must die. Who has come into existence must go out of existence. Like our late Maestro here. After 71 years? 73, sorry. Alright, between 71 and 73, 72. Okay? Around 72 years. And in this world, like him, all of us, we have come to make our contribution. We all have a purpose. We all came here to make a contribution. But my dear friends, we have come into a world where, while some is happy, some is sad. Especially in this time of this Yuletide Christmas season, when the whole world is very happy, wants to spread joy and everything. But this family and this community is sad. Because this is the world we live in. In this world of duality, if there is a day, there will be night. If there is white, there will be black. If there is male, there will be female. If there is good health, there will be illness. And certainly, if there is birth, there will be death. No one can escape. That's the unwritten, unseen law of this planet, Earth. For in this planet, my dear friends, koi roe koi gaye, kaisa tera sansar. No matter what faith, what religion we belong to, sometimes we question the Lord and says, Lord, what kind of world have you made for us? What kind of world is this? Some crying, some laughing, some happy, some sad, some hardworking, some lazy, some working hard for the money, others working hard to rob you. All of this is happening in this Maya ke janjal, in this world. In this world, my dear friends, what kind of world? Koi roe, koi gaye, kaisa tera sansar, o Malik, kaisa tera sansar. Koi samajh nahi paaye, tera karobar, o Malik, kaisa tera sansar. Oh Sansar means this world. Not only this physical world, but our own world. When we came here, we have carved out our own world. But what kind of world have we carved out? My dear friends, it's questionable. Either we carve out a good world for ourselves or not so good. We are not the judge. Only there is one judge. The greatest judge of all, who is Mahavishnu Bhagwan. But my dear friends, the world that was carved out by our late Maestro, I can say with authority. I stand by what I say because I have known this gentleman, the late Maestro, probably for all my life. And there was never a time I will never see him happy. I will never see him sad. He always happy, smiling, joyous, and trying to make someone laugh. No matter how small we were, he always had a smile on his face. Even when things were not so good, he had a smile on his face. Meaning, my dear friends, other than the relationships that he shared, he came here for a special purpose. And what is that purpose, my dear friends? We know very well. Either we want to say he was a good man or not a good man. But let us, from the work that he has done, let us consider, as much as I can say, as all I know, he was always in the music. And he would always meet me and say, nephew, continue doing what you're doing, don't afraid. If it's one support I have, would be him. Well, if I had one, today that support is no more, so I need some more. And when we were to meet in music as young musicians, he was one of the musicians that will never let you down. Even if you play foolish, if you play nonsense, he will say, take your time. Now you're doing good. And if you're playing at the side of him, of which I had the opportunity to, a couple times, he will say, you just follow me here. You follow me. And things will go on. This is the kind of person you always encourage. And because of his work, my dear friends, if we want to understand a little bit of what life is, if we want to doubt karma, this morning I want you on the passing away of our late Uncle Chanka. If we want to see how powerful karma is, I want you to judge it right here. He spent all his life with music, orchestra, singing, dancing, all of that. Whole life. And today, when we are saying goodbye to him, what is happening? The atmosphere is filled with melodious music and very talented musicians. Some of them veterans now, but they have come back to say their farewell. And my dear friends, maybe you and I might not even have one person to sing one song in our honor. Today he has a whole band. Why? The Karma Kahani, he had worked for that. Had sweat, and he would always tell me, Nev, we used to go Ramai Trace and they used to lend me the organ and the accordion. He and the late Uncle Bobby. The late Uncle Bobby, because I know we have quite a few Bobbies here. The late Uncle Bobby. They would borrow by force, I won't say steal, borrow by force, the drum and the accordion and cut through the cane field and come home and practice and return it before the group in Ramai Trees go to satsang in the evening. You see the dedication? Asked me to pass through the cane to go for a drum and an organ, not me. that thing, the cane trash will cut you and ants biting you, but they did it. And today, all of us have the experience that when we put our mind, when we use our talent for a good purpose, that it will work for us. It will work for us. In my opinion, my dear friends, our opinions might differ, but in my opinion, he made his contribution, music and otherwise. And look, today we are here standing a test that whatever karma you do with your right hand, you will surely collect it with your left hand. Because of his energy and his conviction in his heart that there must be some music, there must be something going on, there must be the band. We'll have a group of musicians taking music for the next 50 years. Yeah, we'll have music for 50 years. There are communities in Trinidad and Tobago and across the world. There is nothing like this. I must say, it is not easy to form a group. It is not easy to form a band. Much more if you're playing for money and stuff, if you're hired and so on. It is not easy. And when you finish 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, you need to pack up all your instruments when everybody gone home and sleeping. My dear friends, he would also say, never many days, we make night into day. What was the mission? Not to go and fool around, you know. I mean, that have a little enjoyment to fool around and play and thing. But the main thing was, when they played, they put a smile on the faces of many, many thousands of persons. That, my dear friends, not many people have the opportunity to do. And our scriptures say, if you put a smile on the face, on the lips of someone, you are indeed blessed. You are indeed blessed. I would say today, as we say pay our respects and say our goodbyes to a good soul, on the passing away of the late Bobby, Mahadev Trace and the community got poor. Today, it's even poorer because the immense talent and sacrifice that these gentlemen placed with music. We all proud to say that, yeah, we have orchestra, we have them boys. Many times not appreciated by us. Not appreciated. But others will always, anywhere you go, will always speak highly. For a while, the late Uncle Bobby and sometimes Uncle Chanka here would go with me in satsang. And I being the pandit and did the satsang, I had less people telling me how nice the thing song, but telling them, you know, you song real good. You know, all you playing me wedding. And many times they will say, when was that? Maybe 1901 or something. I was not existing at that time. And people remember them. I'm coming to the point here. Who will remember you and who will remember I? If we didn't make a good contribution, who will we or what will be remembered as? Today, he is remembered as the Maestro, the late. Baba. You remember Baba here as the now. They remember by Videsh and Uncle Chanka, closest partner, Rakesh and Bobby and all of them. People remember them, but who will remember me? If I do not make a contribution towards my community. But what kind of contribution am I talking about? Not if I do something for 5 minutes, I must get 3 hours pay. No. They did it selflessly. Either they got money or not. And these are the qualities, my dear friends. These are the virtues that I am underscoring and underlining this morning. So you would want to agree with me, this was a good soul. Apart from the music and stuff, I also know him in the cane field and by the scale. And I can tell you, to show, you see, when a person has talent and goodness. Once there were no tasker, and there were no real carts, and all the farmers sit around, I don't know where he will get to old pan from. Or a old basin. Or a piece of board. And right in the scale house, beating and singing. Enjoying that moment. Well, not when the tasker come, eh? When the tasker come, all of them who were singing and thing just now, they never thought they were so close before. You see? But my dear friends, anywhere you go, I remember one time, we went to Queen Anne Beach. I was a much smaller boy than now. And there was this circle around this tent, this shed. And but we were hearing the beating, so, you know, when you're playing fast. So I went, and being a little taller than the people who were in front, I peeped like this. And in the middle of all that, the late Maestro sitting with an aluminum basin. I'll never forget it, with a hole in the end. And somebody was singing. I don't remember the singer, but I remember the musician. And music. All were playing DJ and tape deck and all kind of thing. Cut it off to come and listen. For that to happen, my dear friends, you have to be blessed. So all these, I wouldn't say partner in crime, eh? The partners in music, you know, it takes a lot of love from your heart to do that. And to be recognized, you'll never be recognized by your own people. But there are those who will recognize the contribution. They will recognize the contribution and understand that is real sacrifice that went there. So if we have to take, my dear friends, one page from the life of this individual, it is, whatever talent we have, let us use it for the upliftment of our community and others. The young band here that is playing is only existing here because Uncle Chanka, the late, was being one of the pillars, one of the posts, one of the driving force behind them. Isn't that making a contribution? Making a positive contribution for the upliftment of society. But I knew Uncle, the late Maestro, was preparing his way. Last year, right? Last year, right here, we were having the puja for his birthday. And he told me before we start, everything was prepared and I came and I started and I said, you ready? He said, wait, let me tell you something. He said, Nev, and he knocked me on my shoulder like this. He said, Nev, 24 years I didn't do a puja since his goodly madam died. And today I'm going to do this puja. I want you to take my time and do a nice thing for me. Well, I say you're talking to the right man. I say you could sit on me for 4.5 hours, he said, let me go. You see? And when we are about to start, he said, and let me tell you, I don't think I will make it to do a next one. Those words sunk in my brain, in my heart. I know he is already preparing the movement. He's clearing the way. He's clearing the way to move on. And when the puja had finished, he said, come, we're going inside to eat. He said, no, you can't sit outside here. We're going inside. He and I sat together and we had dinner. He said, stay here as long as you want, and stay now, and stay. But we had satsang in the evening, so I had to go. Those moments that I spent with him would be cherished. Why? Because the bhav, the bhavana, because of the attitude in which it was done. A couple of weeks ago, he also came and he said, Pandit, I'm not feeling well. Give me a jari. Having the knowledge of what was taking place, I didn't hesitate. I said, one time. You know, and I prayed for his welfare and everything else. So you see, my dear friends, when we do the good stuff, but you can't say, blame others and say, oh, he was X, Y, and he did that and that and that, when we too doing some of the same thing. So let us not point our fingers. Let us pray for the welfare. Remember, my dear friends, this lovely song, I don't know if Rakesh and others they will know it, but I just sing the line, you know, that, oh mankind, we are just travelers. We are just travelers to this place. We ain't come here to stay. He was one of those persons who loved that song. Musafir ho yaro. You all hear that song very much? You all know it? Right. We are just travelers passing through here. We will say hello, we will say goodbye, we will create relationships, but it's short-lived. Na ghar hai, na tikana. Not even a house is mine. Not even a little place. Nothing belongs to me. Nothing belongs to you. We are just passing through here. And by the grace of God, we will make it successfully. Until such time, my dear friends, we need to pray. And we need to thank our Almighty for the blessings that He has offered to us. Musafir Huyan.
Musafir ho yaro, na ghar hai, na ठिकाना.
Thank you very much to the band. And missing from that song was the Maestro with the three-piece, what do you call it? Congas? Yeah. Congas. Will be surely missed. Before I introduce the daughter-in-laws, Sister Natalie, Chanka Singh, to do the Eulogy, I'll just tell you about that song, why I already said that song, and Rakesh did justice to that song. A good friend of mine, he was getting married, but he was a satsangi, and he says, you know, I want no other kind of music. So he came to me and he says, what? I want all you come and sing some song for me. So I agreed. It's my friend. My friend went to tell everybody else, there's a Ramayana group coming for Saturday night. The people came out in their numbers. Okay? Not to hear what we were going to sing, but to see what the Ramayana group were going to do on a Saturday night. On a Lawa night for a wedding. Probably they thought they would get biscuit and coffee eating. We teamed up with the late Maestro and Uncle Bobby and a few of us. And we went to that farewell, of course, with gaping eyes. Everybody watching every movement. And when that song started, everybody was sitting like you all, right? And when that song started, and the late Maestro was on that three-piece, I was playing Dola. I stopped playing and let him carry on. Everybody who came to see what was happening no longer came to see what happened. They didn't know what was going on. Almost 100 people on the feet, swaying towards that song. And when he finished, when the song stopped, the biggest standing ovation was given to him. People saying, yeah, the man on the three-piece, that is the man. You see contribution? And we did that for what? For curry and rice. For no money. You see the appreciation. The thing is, my dear friends, when we do good stuff, and people appreciate that, how much money we're going to value that as? It's invaluable. And if we want to underscore and to remember and to find out what was the significant thing that the late Maestro has done, all these things that I'm speaking about is not concocted, it's not made up, but actually true. And the members of the band here could say much more than I do, because they were quite, especially Uncle Benji and Alan and Uncle Bobby here and the rest of them. Sorry, Mark. So my dear friends, to hear a little bit more about this goodly gentleman, I invite Natalie to do this eulogy. Natalie. You put here, you have to do it. Come here, stand in the top.
So good morning to you all. Before I start, I want to recognize some family members that I understand are here from all the way from Sandy Grande. So these people came all the way from Sandy Grande to pay tributes to Maestro. So very often, when someone dies, the conversation we hear is, life is shorter. Is it really that life is short? I want you all to remember this Latin phrase, memento mori. Today, I want you to come with me as I give you some highlights of the life of my father-in-law, Chanka Singh Nandlal, also known as Chanka or Maestro. Chanka made entry into this world on March 27, 1951. Chanka made entry into this world on March 27, 1951. His parents were Nanda and Maini Nandlal Singh. They had 10 children, and he was the 7th child of the 10 siblings. His parents made a living by planting vegetables and selling in the market. They also planted rice and cane to take care of the family. He came from very humble beginnings. He attended the Debe Presbyterian School. Later on, he attended the Penal Government Primary School, and then he went to Astra Primary School in San Fernando, and there his formal education ended. I understand that he hit a teacher and he never returned to school. Although his formal education came to an end, he had an interest in music. His brother-in-law Harry had an organ that his brother, the late Uncle Bobby, will play, and his sister Molly, that now lives in Florida, was their first singer. Chanka would play a homemade drum. He was very passionate about his music, as you could see the smile on his face when he played the drums. Or was that a smile when he drank a clear substance from a glass bottle? But both brothers had great interest for music, and so they gradually purchased other instruments and was capable of influencing other persons to join them, and so the band Echo Sounds was formed. This group would practice as often as they can. I understand that they would be rocking every farewell, wedding, and parties in the area. As he was so interested in music, the name Maestro was given to him, which means a distinguished conductor or performer of classical music. When Chanka was approximately 20 years old, someone in this little village felt that besides the dolak and bongo drums, he should be playing a different kind of music, so to speak. He was introduced to a beautiful woman, Debe, and I'm guessing that he was mesmerized by her beauty and did not pass up the opportunity to get married to her, and so he did. He lived in his parents' house for a little while and later moved into Mahadev Trace right here, where he lived downstairs his sister's Molly house. He later bought that house from her. So now that he is married, he had to work to support his wife. He continued to cut cane. His sister Molly bought him a bison to assist him to carry the cane to the scale. This bison was his head start in life. He worked this bison until he saved enough to purchase a tractor. A very dedicated person when it came to working. He got up early in the cold mornings and went to cut that cane. I can't remember him ever taking a day off. After Caroni closed and Trinidad stopped producing sugar, he worked as a landscaper for Dr. Anirudh and Donald. You would often hear him speak about them. He was also dedicated to this job as he rarely ever took a day off. So by this time, he was now the co-founder of the band Echo Sound, a cane farmer, a rice planter, and now a father, as he had his first child. This, of course, is my handsome husband, Rajan. 4 years after, he had his first daughter, Christine, followed by Karen, and then later, they had the baby child in the family, Carol. Chanka and his wife continued to work hard, cutting and loading cane, taking it to the scale to sell. His children would sometimes go to assist him. They assisted him with the cutting of the cane, planting of the rice, and sometimes they made a kitchen garden. Now that there was a family of 6, they definitely needed an upgrade. And so the little house was built over into something more functional and comfortable. His wife finally got herself a beautiful home. Although there was progress, adversity struck. His wife was diagnosed with cancer. Unfortunately, she succumbed to the deadly disease. However, life went on. Without a mother in the home, the eldest daughter, Christine, although she was married, took the motherly role and ensured that her father and little sister was taken care of. Karen also stepped in and assisted whenever she could. One thing I had admired is, although his wife was no longer in the picture, his relationship with his sister-in-laws never changed. They would always ask for him. They invited him to all their gatherings. He would even spend weekends at their home. I was told that Mary was his favorite sister-in-law. His relationship with his brother's wife was also the same. He would never seize the opportunity to pass by them and communicate with them. He would always look out for them. Most times it's when he drank a little white substance. His relationship with his siblings was somewhat like the weather, fair to find. He had a closer relationship with Bobby, as they did almost everything together. From going to the beach, going fishing, playing music, or just climbing together. I don't know if any of you in this audience ever invited him to any function and he didn't come. He will make time to attend every prayers, wedding, party, and funerals. If you invited him and he didn't come, you must know that his excuse would have been a good one. He recently lost one of his brother-in-law from Chaguanas. And although he was not 100%, he made that effort to attend the funeral. Recently, the COVID virus hit the world by storm. So most of us was home as we needed to stop moving to stop the virus. Guess what? That did not stop this family, as they took the opportunity to regularly take their dad to long drives as they went to Mayaro, Icacos, Chagaramas, and they even took him to Tobago. Chanka has been blessed with 8 grandchildren, 5 boys and 3 girls. Adrian, Chriselle, Prishan, Maya, Christopher, Cameron, Richie, and Amelia. All the grandchildren called him Juby. He had a special relationship with each one of them. But I think his favorite grand is Amelia. Chanka loved a gathering and would seize every opportunity to celebrate. Every year on his birthday, he will have a get-together and invite the band to play music. Today, he is no longer with us. On Friday, he departed this world. You have heard all of his accomplishments and his relationship with others. But yet we go about saying that life is short. My view is that life isn't short. We go about our lives thinking that time is unlimited. But it isn't. By the time we realize that it's limited, we have already wasted that time. At the beginning of my presentation, I asked you to remember this Latin phrase, memento mori, which means remember that you must die. So I say to you today, let's live every day as if we were dying. Memento mori. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful eulogy, detailed. So my dear friends, it is about time when we will begin that journey. So those who want to come and pay their last respects, please quietly, you can come and do so. They will still have flowers. And we will do the closing prayers. And just so I have Bhai Rajini and Videsh and so on, and others, they will chant appropriate songs and bhajan and stuff whilst we do what is necessary. Let us all, my dear friends, clasp our hands and close our eyes. As we make this final prayer for the welfare of the soul of the departed one. We pray for this family. We pray for all the associates of the late Maestro. We pray for the band, the prosperity of the band, and all of us, and for the children. We pray, may Bhagwan Vishnu give them that courage to continue the ceremony and as well to continue life in general. Om Namo Paramatmane Namah. Om Anadidino Deva Chanka Chakra Gadadhara Akshay Pundarekaksham Preta Moksha Prado Bhavat Preta Moksha Prado Bhavat. Om Tatsat Preta Shanti Preta Atma Shanti. Om Tatsat Preta Atma Shanti. Om Tatsat Preta Atma Shanti. Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Cha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Hari Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Aryama Pitra Devata Ki Jai. So we wait for 5 minutes more for those who might want to come. And by Rajendra Singh for us, followed by Videsh and Rakesh and Mukesh.
Call on Uncle Doc to the front. Uncle Doc.
प्रेम से बोलिए श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय। आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। जिनके लिए है तुम्हें महल सजाए, मतलब की याद सारी सभी है बनाए। जिनके लिए है तुम्हें महल सजाए, मतलब की याद सारी सभी है बनाए। जिनके लिए है तुम्हें तुझको सजेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। काहे तू आया जग में क्या तुझ करना, नेकी के रंग पे दुनिया से डरना। काहे तू आया जग में क्या तुझ करना, नेकी के रंग पे दुनिया से डरना। आप कहे दो अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। हरी हरी
चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसी गगन के तले, जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो, बस प्यार ही प्यार पले। चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं ऐसी गगन के तले, जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो, बस प्यार ही प्यार पले। ऐसी गगन के तले, जहाँ दूर नजर दोहराए, आजाद गगन लहराए, जहाँ दूर नजर दोहराए।
Thank you very much. And so, my dear friends, it is that time when we now prepare to do the final rites of the late Maestro. We will chant the mantra for moving the coffin. So those who are intent of and strong enough, take your position. Om prahe prahe pratihi punya nirdhaina purve pitra pritas udarajo smasta madhautam kasya varunam cha devanam शरणागत पाल कृपाल प्रभु तुमको इतिहास तिहारी है तुमने समझू सर और को नहीं दीनन को हितकारी है सुधिले सदा सब जीवन की अतही करुणा विस्तारी है प्रतिपाल करे भी नहीं बदले अस कौन पिता महतारी है शरणागत पाल कृपाल प्रभु हमको एक आश तुम्हारी है। प्रेम से बोल से विष्णु भगवान की जय। राम नाम
झूठा ही सही पल भर के लिए कोई हमें प्यार